You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Derek Martinez. A 16-year-old pled guilty to aggravated assault on Tuesday after authorities say he plotted to shoot rival gang members. According to police, Sayar Dickerson was taken into custody in January after he was discovered carrying a fully loaded .22 caliber rifle in front of the Scranton High School. Police say Dickerson's actions resulted in a large police presence and caused the school to go into lockdown. Officials say Dickerson's sentencing is expected to take place in September. The Rockin' the Mountain concert series is kicking off in Hazleton this Friday, June 21st. This week, the featured tribute act is Philadelphia Freedom, a tribute to Elton John, with 6 shots as the opening act. The free concert will be held at City View Park from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. A variety of food and beverage vendors will also be at the event. The Rockin' the Mountain concert series is a companion to the popular Rockin' the River concert series in Wilkes-Barre. The event is a collaboration between the City of Hazleton and Visit Luzerne County. The Rockin' the Mountain concert series will continue on Friday, June 28th, with an Evening with Stevie, a tribute to Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac, and on Friday, July 5th, with Danny V's 52nd Street Band, a tribute to Billy Joel. All ages are welcome. The Hazleton Area School District is concluding their second year of the STEM Summer Camp program this week. The program is held for 2 weeks during the summer and teaches students from grades K through 6 about various topics within STEM. The summer camp was held between 3 schools this year, including Heights Terrace Elementary, Valley Elementary, and Maple Manor for English language learner students. Over 500 students attended the summer camp program across the 3 schools, which is funded through the ESSER funding program. We visited the summer camp at Heights Terrace and spoke with the camp's director, Allison Trella, about the different activities they provided for the students.
Today we have our older students, our 5th and 6th graders, learning about ancient Greece, and currently right now they are building temples out of magnetic blocks. Earlier in the week they were learning about sphinxes, and they created them out of clay. Yesterday they actually did a javelin throwing, because they're working on the Olympics, and they used their math and they did the measurement of how long their javelins went.
Trella also told us about some of the activities for the younger children.
We have our younger children working on beach erosion. They've also done sink and float, and they've created their own boats to see if they would sink or float. We have the older, middle children right now working on, with Newton's Law. They're making goo currently right now.
Trella said that seeing the children engage and enjoy all of the activities is what she enjoys most as the director.
Oh, I just love seeing their faces when they're doing these things as we're walking around. They're, look at this, look what I'm making, look what I can do. Or the joy of them bringing their activity out to their parents and showing them at the end of the day. I just think it's the joy of having the kids and seeing them in the summer and just seeing how happy they are.
We also had the chance to speak with one of the students, Stacy Tavares, who told us what she enjoyed about the summer camp.
I get to meet new people, and there are many activities, and I can learn more, so I can be prepared to 6th grade.
The STEM Summer Camp program concluded on Thursday, June 20th. Coming up on WYLN News, free skin cancer screenings are coming to the Lehigh Valley Topper Cancer Institute. Plus, the District 18 Little League tournament season kicks off this weekend. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
My name is Andy, and tomorrow's going to be partly cloudy.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, many people are calling my office asking more and more about our laser. So why don't you tune in this week to see more about what's going on with the cold laser at our office.
Welcome back to WYLN News. The Lehigh Valley Topper Cancer Institute will be hosting a free skin cancer screening event in July. The screening event will be held on Tuesday, July 16th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. During a skin cancer screening, doctors look for suspicious moles and freckles, discolored or bleeding patches, and other marks that may indicate cancer. Skin cancer is the most common type of cancer in the country, with more than 1 million new cases expected to be diagnosed this year. If skin cancer is detected early, many cases are treatable, and some cases can even be cured. Anyone interested in attending the event can call 888-402-5846 to schedule a free screening. Over 75 people came together in Hazleton on Friday to support Catholic Social Services at their A Night Under the Stars event. The event was held at the Power City parking lot and featured food, music, and dancing. Participants at the event were treated to a 4-course meal and to music provided by the local band 6 Shots. Proceeds from the event will be used to support the mission of Catholic Social Services in Hazleton by supporting the St. Joseph's Food Pantry, the Divine Providence Emergency Shelter, and the Bridge to Independence program. District 18 Little League will begin their 2024 tournament season this Friday, June 21st at 6 p.m., with 3 baseball games for ages 10 to 12. Franklin Township will be playing against Talmancing, Valley West will be at Hazel Township, and Tamaqua will be at Valley East. The baseball tournament for ages 8 to 10 will begin on Saturday and Sunday, with 2 games each day at Freeland and Weatherly beginning at 1 p.m. The ages 10 to 12 softball tournament will begin on Saturday with a doubleheader at Hazleton's Corral Stadium beginning at 11 a.m. Coming up on Nana Cook's News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with Port Carbon Part 3. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialist, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600. WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to brooksnightguard.com and use the promo code to activate your special TV offer. That's brooksnightguard.com. Order today and take advantage of this special TV offer. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@wylntv.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
As the 20th century dawned, Port Carbon would see the birth of one of its landmark businesses, courtesy of Henry L. Miller. Originally from Orwigsburg and initially a timber baron, Miller came to Port Carbon in 1902. 2 years later, he would open, with several partners, the Superior Knitting Mill on First Street, which made underwear. By 1914, Miller was ready to strike out on his own. Forming a new partnership with his son John J. Miller, he would open a new brick building on South Cole Street. The new underwear business, operating as H.L. Miller & Son, would rapidly take off, becoming one of the biggest textile plants in a county where the industry thrived. Even during downtimes, Miller's factory would offer widespread employment opportunities for area residents over the decades. Miller did not stop with his underwear factory either, establishing the Pottsville Bleach and Dye Company across the street from it in 1909. True to its name, its workers bleached and dyed garments at the factory. Both companies would serve the community for close to 90 years before the internationalization of the garment industry and stricter environmental laws and union regulations would prove their downfalls. Both H.L. Miller & Son and Pottsville Bleach and Dye closed in 1999, although the Miller plant is still in use today as the Alpha Mills Corporation. And the Miller family's legacy lives on in Port Carbon today, as the town playground on the east side of the community is named in honor of John J. Miller's son John L. Miller, who died young in 1963. By Memorial Day 1905, the Civil War had been over for 40 years. The wounds the conflict had unleashed, however, still simmered under the surface at times, and they would come to a head in Port Carbon on this day. The conduit for the incident would be Miss Nellie Matthews, who had come from North Carolina to visit her sister, who was the wife of Dr. T.F. Hebner. In preparation for the town's Memorial Day parade, she chose to hang the Confederate Stars and Bars flag out of the house's third-floor window, above the American flag already hanging there. Horrified to see the flag of secession flying in the north, the neighbors quickly notified Mayor Wagner, who made haste to the Hebner house. He requested Miss Matthews take the flag down, but she firmly refused. Before things could go further, however, a drumbeat heralded the arrival of scores of Port Carbon Civil War veterans, members of the local Allison Brothers Grand Army of the Republic Post. Marching in formation up Pike Street to the Hebner house with the stars and stripes at their head, they made an angry demand to Miss Matthews. If she did not immediately remove the flag they had fought against in the battlefield 40 years prior, they would shoot it down themselves. Matthews quickly complied with their demand, and the former Union veterans dispersed without incident. A year later, on July 4, 1906, many of the same veterans would meet again in town for a much less stressful purpose, the dedication of Port Carbon's Soldiers Monument. Made by the Monument Bronze Company of Connecticut, which made many Civil War memorials for both the North and South, the monument stood 22 feet high, topped by a 6-foot soldier, and featured outside the Civil War campaigns that Port Carbon's sons had fought in 40 years prior. The ceremony featured a massive parade, said to have been the largest in Port Carbon's history, which wound its way up what was then called Goat Hill, but would thereafter be known as Monument Hill. Numerous speeches by prominent dignitaries, among them James B. Riley and John L. Grimm, followed before the monument was formally unveiled. Today, the Soldiers Monument still stands tall over Port Carbon, giving silent honor to all who served in both the Civil War and, by extension, all wars since.
Heisler's Cloverleaf Dairy is now open at 743 Catawissa Road in Tamaqua. Stop by the Dairy Bar, try over 33 flavors of homemade ice cream still made on the premises, and a full menu of hot food made to order. Have some fun at their driving range, or play mini golf on their 2 18-hole mini golf courses. Heisler's Cloverleaf Dairy, celebrating 65 years. Same great taste, same great location, same great memories to be made.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Hey! Did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.